Hey everybody, welcome back. It's time for another Captain Foley product review. Eaglemoss review to be exact. Today we're looking at an interesting ship. And I'm not sure how I feel about it because it's fantastically done. But the new Klingon bird of prey from Star Trek Discovery. You got the Klingon emblem here with some Klingon writing around it, which is cool. See the Discovery there. And the bird of prey. I mean, this box looks fantastic, doesn't it? The gothic nature of this ship is impressive, to say the least. There you got the Discovery. Sneaks around the side there, which is really cool. Like I said, these Discovery boxes are beautifully done. You got a picture of the bird of prey there with Discovery. Starship Discovery, so you can stack them any way you want up on shelves. You can have the Discovery on the top there, or you can stack it like that with other ones so you can see the ship, or you can just put it like that as a nice display piece, display the ship on top of it even. Let's take a look. Ooh, and the magazine. I don't always get the magazines, I gotta say. So here's the little bird of prey magazine that comes with it. Type warship, Klingon 23rd century, 188.7 meters approximately. So there you go. Shows you how to put it on the stand. Little blurb and write up on the ship. Again, some very fantastic design elements here. It's a very cool looking ship, but it doesn't have that Klingon language to me. But it's very cool. It's gothic. It could be in a movie like Life Force that's talking about space vampires or something like that. If you haven't seen Life Force, go check out Life Force. It would be great. I mean, here we see some other design concepts. The little Klingon fighter that is there. And then some rough... Yeah, these are massing models that would allow them to work with the complex shapes to kind of get a feel for the ship. Fantastic, really cool design, I gotta say. Looks like Boba Fett's ship, just gothicized. And here, even shows a little scale chart there with the little red people to show you how big it is. So, and of course the rest of the ship's coming soon from Discovery. And then the back. Alright, so we open up the box. And there she sits, beautifully in the box. A little bit loose, so hopefully it doesn't arrive broken, because the wingtips are kind of fragile, by looks of it. We pull it out. And here we have it. It's a very dimensional ship. There's a lot going on here. Looks like what a deflector dish or photon torpedo there, or a photon torpedo there. It's got visible guns on it. Glowing highlighted elements. There's a lot going on this ship. Almost like a turbine or a cathedral type window. The spines along the back. This bulbous back end looks like a little impulse engine perhaps there. Really interesting, cool design. I would have liked to see it for another alien race. Like, this would have been awesome as a Xindi ship or maybe a Gorn ship or something. But for a Klingon bird of prey, I just don't think so. And this, I would angle this down and have it more in line here and have this back part come kind of straight out. That would be more acceptable to me as a bird of prey. Again, fantastic design work here, some fantastic detailing and design language going on. But it doesn't say Klingon to me, sadly. I know that it says New Klingon because the new Klingons look totally different, so I get that. This is a neat little model, though. I'm really conflicted about it because I'm not a fan of this being a bird of prey, a Klingon bird of prey, but I'm a real fan of the model. I mean, it's great. I can't wait to see it on the stand and see how it sits on the stand, but a lot of the detailing there is just stunningly done. There's some weird things going on with this shape. If those wings were like this is where I looked at it, looked like Boba Fett's ship kind of. If this was the back, you know, it's got that iron look to it almost, the Slave One look there. But yeah, I mean, Sandy and myself have taken a look at this 3D model on Trekyards, and I said the same thing. It looks very gothic. I can't get over the gothicness of that design. It looks like an ancient design. It looks very techno-organic as well. A lot of organic elements come to play in here. But I love the addition of the guns. It makes it look very aggressive. It's not super big at that size. You saw the size comparison with the people. But also it's got some nice copper highlighting on the ridges of these wing arms, struts, whatever they want to call them. So nice copper detailing on those. A nice weathered, almost organic, ancient kind of look to it. I love the weathering. I love the detailing on that. Like, that's just pretty fantastic. And on the underside of the wing as well. So I don't know. Looking forward to your guys' thoughts on this design in the comments. What do you guys think? I know I'm harping on that, oh, well, you stop harping that it's not, you know, the Star Trek I grew up with, blah, 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 whatever. It's just, it's not a Klingon bird of prey. I'm sorry. Because we saw them in Enterprise before this time period. We've seen them afterwards in the Prime timeline, and this just doesn't fit. Could still be called a bird of prey and be a different model. That'd be cool. And they might be able to retcon that and fix that. And that's fine. But it's just such a weird divergence that they went, that I'm just kind of here scratching my head. That being said, I really like the model. I really like the design. Just not for a Klingon bird of prey. But no, the Eaglemoss model is fantastic. It is pretty much, it's hard to tell. I think it's mainly plastic. The wings certainly are plastic. This part up here could be metal. It is very hard to tell, like I said. But it's got not much of a weight to it. There's not a lot of heft there. It sounds fragile, like these wingtips. With the way it was loose in the box, I hope those don't break off on you guys in shipping if you should order this. But speaking of, if you want to order these and get a discount, just click the link in the description below. It's in the description of all of our videos. That takes you to the Eaglemoss site, and just use the discount code Trekyards at checkout for any orders you guys make. If you make one order now and one in a month, just use the code Trekyards. You'll be able to use it each time, and any order over $60 or more, you get 10% off. So, and don't worry, Canadian shipping is coming soon. They've told us probably by the fall. We'll let you guys know about that, because I'm Canadian and I want to look out for my Canadian viewers out there and help you guys out. So stay tuned to this channel for more on the whole Canadian shipping thing from Eaglemoss. Hopefully that's a thing soon. I've been bugging our Eaglemoss representative about it, trying to find out when it's happening, and it's kind of been pushed back. It was supposed to be like end of July kind of thing, and now it's looking at the fall. So, and it has been years. I remember seeing the Eaglemoss ships at Star Trek Las Vegas in 2013 before Eaglemoss launched, and I was signing the paperwork, filling out the form because I wanted to get them all. And they're like, "Oh, you're from Canada? Yeah, sorry, we're not shipping to Canada yet. Maybe in a year or so." And here it is, like 2018, 5 years later, and still no Canadian love at all. But anyway, so there it is. We're going to put it on the stand right now. We're going to take a look at it and see exactly how she looks on a shelf, or wherever you want to display it, because it's neat and I highly recommend the model. But please don't call it a bird of prey. Anyway, let's take a look at it on the stand right now. So the stand's a little different than most Eaglemoss stands. A little more complex the way they've got it set up and kind of notched, but that makes perfect sense for this model. So the vibe is you put it in like so. There you go. Again, this thing looks beautiful. I love this design, and it would have been cool for a future Klingon ship, like after Nemesis or after Voyager. Or even an ancient Klingon ship. That's cool as well. The stand I really like. It seems to sit nice and level. It doesn't point up really. But then again, that main part of the ship up here is the main part of the ship, so it is kind of pointing up. So on a level shelf, it'll look beautiful. Now if you put it on a lower shelf, down here, or sorry, a higher shelf, I mean, there's so much dimensionality to this ship that no matter which way you display it, it's going to look stunning. And it changes the feel. And I gotta be careful of that stand. That's my bad. Hard to do with one hand too. There we go. Changes the feel of the ship dramatically. Different views of it. Like that looks impressively cool. That looks very much like a bird of prey. You know. That being said, watch how this thing changes. The whole dimensionality, everything, just by changing the angle of it. I mean, on a lower shelf it looks great as well. So definitely worth picking up if you guys are a fan of Discovery and of the new Klingon ship aesthetic. I would say grab this one. It is pretty cool. Well worth a look, guys. Alright, so there you have it. Looks great. I really want to display this one. I just need to find a place to display it because it looks simply beautiful. So there you go. It almost feels Cylon-esque in its shape there. Alright guys, I think that's it for this video. Please like the video, subscribe to the channels, both channels, Trekyards and the Captain Foley personal channel, and also check out other videos, and I'll see you guys in the future. Alright, bye-bye.